Carter drops a legal bomb on corrupt White House official who leaked Trump-Putin phone call, by Aaron Moreno for truthfeednews.com. Investigative journalist Sara Carter just painted a bleak picture for the White House official who leaked the phone conversation between President Trump and Vladimir Putin. According to Carter, this corrupt White House official could actually face criminal charges for his actions against the president. From Sara Carter, do not congratulate. This was the specific warning President Trump's national security advisors allegedly put in his note cards Tuesday before he called Russian President Vladimir Putin to congratulate him on a re-election that has been scrutinized throughout the world, according to sources who spoke to the Washington Post. But there's only a handful of people at the White House that would have access to the note cards, according to two U.S. government officials and former senior officials familiar with the process. Trump, along with other senior White House staff, believe it was an inside leak and suspect it was coming from National Security Council staff sources with knowledge stated. The cards are printed outside National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster's office and would be collected by his team before being handed off to the president, said the former official familiar with the process. It would make sense that the people who handled the cards, or the national security advisors who provided the feedback to the president. White House officials will investigate the leaks, and a senior White House official told this reporter in a statement, "If this story is accurate, that means someone leaked the president's briefing papers. Leaking such information is a fireable offense and likely illegal. NSC officials could not be immediately reached for comment." The president's conversation with Putin, which would have been in classified briefing papers, allegedly revealed that Trump chose not to follow through talking points provided by his aides, which instructed the president to condemn the situation with Skripal, a former Russian spy living in England. Skripal and his daughter were poisoned with a toxic Russian nerve gas agent, Russian nerve agent Novichok. Okay, the British and the White House have blamed Moscow for the attacks, but the leaks of Trump's private conversation with Putin have taken precedence over the administration's tough condemnation of Russia's actions in Great Britain against its former spy. Journalists and bloggers on social media are already looking for the leaker or relaying information on who may be responsible for leaking on the president. Anyway, this is this about Skripal. It has nothing to do with Russia. This is involved with Theresa May. He was involved, Skripal was involved, the guy that was involved with the dossier, and he was going to testify. He wanted to go back to Russia and testify, and so he was talking, I think, with Putin or whoever in Russia to go back, and he was going to testify on the dossier. That's why anybody that testifies against the Clintons, something usually takes place there. If Russia wanted him, he was in England for 10 years. Russia would have taken him out if Russia ever wanted. Wouldn't take Russia 10 years to take this guy out. Anyway, we know it's all, you know what's involved. Anyway, inside the White House, it's the belief of most that H.R. McMaster is responsible for the Putin call leak. Ari Fleischer, another idiot here who leaks this stuff. This White House still is disloyal to the president and to each other. What a mess. High-level leaks out of the White House shouldn't happen, but POTUS could reduce significantly if he inspired more loyalty, respect, camaraderie, and sense of purpose. Really, let me, first of all, when the dirt had first come out about McMaster's being fired, they didn't fire him, right? So what did I say? I said, you can't, if it leaks out that you're going to fire somebody, you can't keep them on and expect loyalty of any sort. Either when the dirt came out that he was going to fire McMaster's, when was it? Last week or whatever it was. I said, you can't let that out. Anyway, McMaster's was never loyal to President Trump, and we all know that. He's deep state. So what was it to McMaster? McMaster knew he was on his way out, so even if he leaked it, you should expect that. And then they say that Trump condemned Russia for this, what happened. No, because he wouldn't have been congratulating Putin. And they're all attacking Trump from congratulating Putin when Obama did the same thing. Can you imagine if Trump was caught on hot mic like Obama was? I'll have more flexibility after I get elected. When Obama was caught on hot mic talking to that Russian ambassador. Can you just imagine what would have taken place? It's just, drain that swamp. That's all I say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.